Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, what is up? What's up, Doc? Welcome to what I'm hoping will be the final, or one of the final sessions of Assassin's Creed Origins. Basically what I did, as you can see, I'm in the Desheret Desert, which is, basically the bottom of the map. It's the ass crack. If you look around, all I've done is I've completely filled in the map. And one thing that I've noticed is that there's a couple of areas in this game that are pretty empty. So as you know, I did Libu, I think a day or two ago. That was a reasonably empty map. What else? I have the Great Sand Sea. There is literally nothing out here. I mean, all that's out here are people taking pictures and stuff and doing crazy stuff and whatnot. But there's no, like, meat here. There's no nothing. At least it's not on the map. Also, there's nothing out here in the White Desert either. I think maybe there was, like, one bandit encampment, enclosed, fuck, I don't know. And, lastly, down here in the Desheret Desert, there's only two things of real value. As you can see, it's kind of like a first civilization type of place. So I decided to start here just because I've completely filled in the map. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to start there. I'm going to go around. I'm going to go to the isolated desert. I'm going to fill in. I'm going to kill the last two Falakes, although I should probably save that for last. Actually, there's 3 left. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to clean up the Qattara Depression. I think I filled in almost every question mark on the map except for glowing ones. There might be a couple that I missed, especially over here, like with water. So I'm going to kill Halfhorn as well. And then hopefully with that I'll be able to get to level 40. I'll be able to upgrade the gear I want. And then I'll be able to complete the game. So let's actually see what this place is.
Whoa.
Sethanot Tomb. This is definitely First Civilization. Of course, my first instinct told me to say First Order. I have no clue why. I guess I'm a pretty fucked up kind of person. Now, I wonder if there's anyone who's been taking photos of shit that have, basically taken pictures of where the various things are. And I think that would be helpful at the bare minimum, but I don't even know how to enter this. Ouch. Is there some reason that this stuff is not reflecting, or I think that's kind of what the puzzle of the tomb is. Yep. So basically the puzzle of this tomb is going to be to reflect the light back and forth. Like I said, this is literally a Zelda puzzle, actually. Okay. The only problem is if I can't cross, I'm going to have to legitimately climb down and then climb back up. 2 coins. They literally only had 2 coins here. I wonder how the Templars are covering up all this stuff in the real world, in the modern day. They probably just have it set up as excavation. Probably told the Egyptian government to fuck off, or that they would pay them off. Ah, look at that shit. I was hoping it would get set on fire, but whatever. So yeah, basically I'm going to try to complete the hermit locations, which, by the way, this is one problem that I have, and I would only find normally by messing around. If you go all the way to the black... Where's the Black Desert? Down here. There is actually a hermit location up at the top of the mountain. This does not display on the map because there are no nearby viewpoints. So, like, I mean, you know, why? Like, why not just have it be auto-revealed? I don't believe it's revealed at all. You just have to find it at some random point. Whatever. I mean, at this point in the game, like, let's... I gotta face it, like, it is what it is. Like, but really speaking, like, I only have, like... Nothing. I only have, like, you know, slightly minor complaints about this game. Like, I don't have anything, like, really too major. I think that the worst thing might be that some areas are way too jam-packed filled with shit, and other areas are, like, way too empty. Like, as you saw, like, this area only has 2 things of note, according to the map, and there's no reason to suspect the map would lie to me after, you know, all this time. Okay. Generally speaking, the map in every Assassin's Creed game has told you, like, 100% of everything you needed to know. So I don't know why it would start, you know, now being unreliable. Nope, doesn't burn. But I actually got a couple trophies just for filling in the map, which is nice. I always like being rewarded for doing basically nothing. Yep, there you go. Nope, nope, nope. And the nice thing about being able to do all this stuff is that I actually really do feel confident that I will beat the game today. I feel like it'll probably be roughly a pushover. Because I'm such a high level and I have such high gear. Also, I don't know if I showed this. I probably didn't. I fully maxed out everything. Everything is nice and orderly, as you can see. Still using the same weapons for the most part. Like I said, I'm just waiting to get this last level and a half. So that way I can upgrade the weapons I like. And then that way I can move on and do other stuff. Hello? I pushed up and he went down. That's intriguing. But it looks like you should be able to climb that. You really can't go across that out of everything? You can't even go down from here. Okay. Honestly, I think that the Layla story is very minimalistic, and to be quite frank, I like that. I don't think we're going to hear from her again until maybe the end, like legitimately. Let go. Oh, shit. I think we will hear from her probably at the end, and to be honest, I could not be more thrilled that we don't really have to deal with her that much anymore. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with that quest line, honestly. I feel like that kind of got run away because they just didn't care about it for a long time. And now it's kind of in this weird position where they have like all these extra plot lines that they'll probably never do anything with. And to be honest, I don't blame them for dropping half of them because half of them are garbage anyway. Like the Sage plotline could have been something, you know, that's kind of linked to Juno in the Cloud. That could be something, but realistically speaking, I don't see it going very much anywhere. Is that web? This is a lot of work just for one tomb. Looks like it stops here. Can you light? Yes, you can. So does this just give you straight up? Maybe you don't even need to do anything to get this. You just walk right in.
Ancient writing. from the Old Kingdom.
And you don't need to do much about it at all. Now, what is over here? It's a room. I really want to make sure I grab as much silica as possible. I think that I need probably like maybe 50 or 60 or maybe even 75. So whatever requires it, I might not be able to do by the end of everything. Because I've been kind of lax searching for it. So yeah, there we go. I think I have like about 40 something now because I just picked up a couple. Okay, nothing of note. I guess you have to open this so you can activate the ancient mechanism. And for the most part, the one thing that I did notice is that the northwestern sector of the map has a ridiculous shit ton of Roman camps. It's so much to the fact that they are literally about, I want to say, 10 seconds away from each other at some points. They are just literally that close to each other. And not that it's bad or anything, but it's just one of those things, like, they have so many of them that it is actually slightly obscene, in all honesty. Place 5. Oh, fuck that. Do you get anything from activating this? How many do I have? I have 48. If I put this shit in, am I gonna regret it? Oh, here's some more. 49. If I can pick it up. I'll use it. Seems like it's still painting stuff, but there's nothing else here. I wonder if you actually get anything from activating all this.
Retransmission. Segment 5. Acquiring contemporary aid.
Just experience.
It has been 105 days since the Great Catastrophe. The messenger speaks.
The color blue. We believe everyone sees it as we do. Ocean, sky, international Klein blue. What's to say yours and mine are of the same hue? Do you truly see it as I do? Frequencies so high, only a few can hear their cue. A heightened response to the taste of food. Colors invisible to the human eyes, save for a few. A high voice, perceived as living glass. Perceptions shape reality. Colorblindness, tinnitus, supertasting, tetrachromacy, synesthesia. Reality is a mathematical model which gets solved over and over again by the observer. Your thoughts are computations, and they render this world for you to call your own. Not all processors are alike. Different brains produce different realities. The variations go from the subtle to the drastic. Your mind defines how much you can taste, how much you can feel, how much you can understand. Perception defines perspective. Where one sees a skull, the other sees a woman in a mirror. Where one hears silence, the other will hear entrancing voices. You experience what your brain allows you to perceive. We designed you and made sure to engineer your senses so you could perceive just what we needed you to, neither more nor less. There are parts of time we preferred you to remain blind to. It was a necessity. We have 6 senses, you have 5. Can you guess the one missing?
Eagle vision.
For centuries, humanity
Yeah, they
has
had a
fought
big
for
war,
freedom.
and that ended with a lot of stuff.
The real cage is not around you. It is in you. Your mind will not allow you to wander in uncharted territories. A Faraday cage for the mind. A concealed straitjacket. Events such as Upsweep and Julia fuel internet conspiracies. Sounds unknown, heard only once. A cabinet of curiosities for the modern age. And yet, they were messages, just like this one, waiting for their observer, their compatible processor. Human visionaries developed a vague awareness of their limits. They wrote obscure research papers, popular science fiction novels, some asking us to stop the world. But that's all they ever were, fictions. How could they not be? Reality is what the observer allows it to be. The Doppler effect, the Mobius strip, déjà vus, Cicada 3301, UVB 76, Eureka effects, ambigrams and anamorphosis, P versus NP. Is Schrodinger's cat dead or alive? It all depends on what you perceive, on what the cage is not hiding for you to see. Think. Think. Let your mind be free. Explore the borders of your reality.
At some point, honestly, that felt like a Watch Dogs dialogue. With how meta that got. But okay. Well, let's go. Honestly, most of this just sounds like straight out of an essay, and the remainder of it could easily... Like, there's only one of these that actually really explained a fair chunk. And in my opinion, that was the one that talked about how they could understand time. They discovered the secret to basically live infinitely. Well, or at least only Juno did. Because she's the only one that survived anyway. So what I want to do now is... I'm going to kill Halfhorn. Fuck this dude. He's lived long enough. Do I even really want to check this out, honestly? It's really crazy, though, because they could extend the map, and honestly, I wouldn't even mind. It's just there's, like, 4 areas in this game that have legitimately nothing in them, and that bothers me a bit because it means they didn't really spread out a fair chunk of stuff. I get that they want the heavy Roman presence, but it would be pretty cool if they had, like, bandits or something. You know, something different. But then again, I don't know, maybe the #1 complaint about this game on the internet is that the game has too much of the same shit. I just think it has enough of the same shit that you'll be able to do, like, the Breath of the Wild thing. Like, because right now I was able to max out all my gear and get enough carbon crystals based purely on the amount of stuff that I just randomly found. Like, and that's good. You know, like, I didn't look up guides. I didn't do anything really ridiculous for this game. I basically just played it. You know, Assassin's Creed games are, for the most part, pretty straightforward. You know, you play them, you go to the different locations, you do the set things, the set parameters. They're fairly... I don't want to say 2D, because they're not, but they're fairly straightforward. And this has been a pretty long playthrough, all things considered. And I probably will come back to it for the DLCs. I need to actually see what the DLCs are. Ooh, good. I actually need to see what they are so I know if I'm interested in playing them. Now, this guy actually could fuck me up. No, 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 don't get in the chariot. Yeah! Oh no. Oh hell no. You're not getting in that shit.
Let the dance begin.
Yeah, let it begin. Why didn't it do the... There you go. Okay, that was the easiest one so far. Okay. Actually, let's track this. That's more important, because I can actually do it. It's finally no longer a red quest. Composite bow, which is a light bow. Oh, here it is. Rate of fire up, adrenaline on kill. Yeah, this one doesn't seem that special. Like, there's no cool name, no cool flavor text, but... I mean, I guess what the Falakes are trying to do is they're trying to give you at least one legendary of every kind, right? So there's no sickle sword yet, but there's a quest I have that will give me a sickle sword. Maybe a scepter is coming up soon. Okay, I mean, that's basically it for out here. Let me mark this on the video, because that was an incredibly short part, honestly. Might even just blend it together. Oh, do not tell me my fucking headset's dying. Shit. So I have a choice. What other areas are there? There's one thing over here I wanted to do. I think this is an arrow, or this is a glowing question mark. I can't tell because the map, honestly, in my opinion, is way too bright. That's probably my #1 complaint about the map. It's not a ridiculous complaint, but, like, that's what I mean. Like, most of the stuff I have to say about this game are, like, minor. Like, I cannot see half of this stuff on the map anymore because the entire map is bright tan. So maybe a bigger outline or something for a lot of stuff would work, but I think I'm doing pretty good. Pretty well, as it should be. There's also something back here. So basically, what my entire day consisted of is I took a nap at one point, but basically I didn't go to sleep since the last session, again, because this game has officially murdered my sleep schedule because of how much fun I'm having. And I just basically spent most of the morning rendering out, I think, up to part 19. So I'm like a full 2 sessions behind, but there we go. Don't care. Oh, please don't attack me. Alright. I'm like a full 2 sessions behind. This will be session 10, I believe, of me playing this game. So in 10 sessions, I beat this game, basically. But bear in mind that a lot of those sessions are like 3 to 5 hours long. Like, that's pretty intense. I know I've done like 2 or 3 5-hour ones. I imagine this one will probably be another 5 hours, because I'm going to do the story, I'm going to do some side quests. I'm going to unlock every side quest. I'm going to go to every area to pick up every side quest and just see what the rewards are. If the rewards aren't a weapon that's legendary, I'm going to skip it. Or if it's not like super vital to the story, I'm going to skip it. The only problem is, will I do the... what are they called? The scrolls today? Maybe, maybe not. What is even here? Just treasure? Okay. And the reason why I say that is because I haven't gotten every one of them. And just in general, that's a lot of work. Like, actually speaking, I would have to find it unless I look it up. But if I look it up, then what's the point of me even showing it? I mean, on the other side, what's the point of me showing it if I don't look it up? So I don't even know what they get. Maybe that'll be something I do for post-game. I'll come back and do that. Do the war elephants like the game just, you know, conveniently reminded me of. And that'll be like something to do later on. Maybe when the DLC comes out. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'll do. I'll do it later. Said spray and pray, and then he proceeded to never do it ever again. Essentially. Oh, it's just an arena. There's nothing special here. Alright, I mean, you can do the arena. It's basically challenges. I guess this one is the higher level of the two. So what else is there? There's a bunch of side quests. I might not actually collect all of these now. I might do that post-game. So let's just go do this last area, then. Right? Are there any other two? Oh, I almost forgot, because I forgot to do this before. Here's a stone circle. I almost forgot to do it. I unlocked it a long time ago in one of my off sessions, and I basically never did it. And now I'm finally just now remembering it while I was free roaming around the map. I wish you could also filter based on what you're looking for once you discover the category. I would like to be able to filter to see how many of the Zodiac things I'm missing. I believe there's 12. I believe this is essentially the Zodiac, and there's 12 of them. And because of that, I think I have, what, like, maybe 3 more to go? Yeah, I remember I was praising Breath of the Wild earlier this year, because Breath of the Wild had a really nice open world, but I think I like this one a bit more, said Spray and Pray as he pretends to ignore the fucking glitching Roman caravan. But no, in all seriousness, I really like it, because there's a lot of stuff to do. Like, if Breath of the Wild is kind of an open sandbox type of a deal, this is more mission-based, but I kind of respect that a lot more. I think that's pretty cool. It's a very mission-based type of open world where there's lots of stuff to do. And I like the combat more than I thought I would. I thought it would be a cheesy For Honor ripoff. I think it's actually pretty in-depth. Even though I barely use like half of it, because I basically two-shot stuff, and I'm a shitty player. But, yeah. M. Alright, what is not taken at this point? Like, honestly. Can't be that. I don't even think those stars are relevant.
Papo, do you think I'll have many children?
That's it right there.
Hey, I hope you give your mother and I many grandchildren.
I'll have to find a wife then.
You are young, my son. There's no reason to rush.
I won't rush. But what if I already know?
You need to learn how to be a Magi first.
Okay.
Oh, Taware.
Give us some information.
The hippopotamus who walks. Lady of the birth house. She is the goddess of fertility and childbirth. Mistress of the horizon. She brings with her the yearly flood of Ar.
Alright, let's drop it in. This is like Skyrim. With the infinite level up shit that Skyrim does. Where you go stargazing every time you level up. I need to play more Skyrim. I never really did play a ton of it. But I did play it on the PS4 a bit. And I was actually enjoying it. As much as I can. I've just never really liked Elder Scrolls. Okay. I wonder what experience gives you when you get to max level. Does it just go to waste? Does it maybe, I don't know, pay off in some other regard? See, now these two are fucking assholes. They travel together. There's no way I'll take on both of them at once. Although, honestly, the thought of doing that is pretty exciting. Because that would be an actual challenge. Like, I would actually have to be careful about what I do and how I do it. Honestly, I could ride, because there aren't many waypoints from where I'm going to where I want to go. Like, where's the nearest waypoint in this area? There isn't really one. It's like a ride no matter what I do. Actually, technically this. Let's see if they separate. If they separate, I'll try to piece them up. If they're close to me and they're together, I'll try to fight them too. But if they're not, I'm just going to go ahead and do what I was going to do. Because I don't want to do the isolated desert yet. Ooh, I wonder if the fire will stay on this loading screen. Let's see. I doubt it, since it's an active effect. I wonder if this game has had a patch since I started playing it. Okay, they kind of split up. I'm just going to go ahead and do what I was going to do. Which is this. I think that's burning. Where is it? The fuck, am I blind? There it is. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm dead. He keeps sliding. He just immediately rolls right the fuck off the cliff. I have no clue why I decided to jump off like that. That was pretty fucking dumb. What's that? Looked like there was something out in the distance. Okay, well, back on ground level. I think they removed my waypoint. I think these are both tombs. I think I went close to one of these, and both of them are tombs. So, yeah. I know you can make your horse jump off of some unsafe drops. Like, you can do that. That's damage, though. Not to the horse, though, but it's to you. It's like Red Dead. But in Red Dead, you could kill your horse if you made them jump. What does square on a horse even do? Nothing. Is this like drifting? I don't even think you can drift on a horse. Whoa. Yeah, it just makes you stop. It's just a brake. Oh shit. This would never happen, ever, by the way. But despite this overworld size, I think I have only gotten stuck on something once. And that's because I dodged into it and I could not dodge out. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I don't think I got stuck in Metal Gear. I don't think I got stuck in Breath of the Wild. So I think I'm on a pretty good roll, actually. Alright, what do we have? Tomb of the Nomads. Of course, you know it. Who the fuck are you? Fucking weirdo. Oh, that looked like it. Yeah, the candles kind of looked the part. So by the order of High Priest Baken Kunso. Well, sure. Okay, yeah, of course. You don't scare me with your curses. You only scare me with your snakes. What the fuck? You scare me with weird, ominous lights in the water. Oh, wow. It's in here. I can't believe it.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
You also get a complete breath when you do that. Surface. You can surface and not die. I think this is the way out. But I don't want to leave just yet. I think that right there is some more silica. Also, I feel like I missed an entire wing of this tomb. I always do this in video games. I try to go the wrong way first, so I only have to double back and do the right way. But in trying to figure out what's the wrong way, I end up doing the right way. Crystal, which is now worthless to me. I really do hope they up the upgrades. I would actually like that. It would give me a reason to do a lot more stuff. And you can see in the game doesn't recognize that as being the cap. At least the numbers don't. The numbers still scale up to what would be ranks 11 and so on. Is that it? Yep. Okay, we're done. Let's do this one over here. Is my horse running away from me? I think it is. I don't really care. This one is on the rock face. So I have to go all the way up. Yeah, I think my horse left. Can you get like a Pegasus mount? That would be pretty dope as like a side, you know, what do you call it? A joke post-game mount to be able to like fly. That would be pretty cool. I get that it wouldn't be realistic and, you know, the lore, but it would be, you know, since... what is it? I think Pegasus is referenced in this game in one of the earlier quests I did. And, you know, it's a part of Greek lore and mythos. Oh, this isn't a tomb. It's a stone circle. How high up? Oh, right here. I thought it was on top of the next bluff. And yes, I did buy another 2,000 drachma outfit. I bought the Persian Prince one, the Persian purple, because I actually like purple. It's my favorite color. I think they have some fake star constellations.
You talk to this girl you like.
I didn't say I liked her. We were friends, but she's being strange and avoiding me.
Maybe because she likes you too. We often do not say what we mean. It will come to you in bursts.
Why would she avoid me if she likes me?
It's just how things are.
This is something your mother should explain. I am better with the stars. The goatfish.
So he moves right into it.
Called Capricornus by the Greeks. The god has the head of a ram and the body of a fish. You see? Even the gods do not always make sense.
Wow, Papo, that's incredible. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. that's an interesting one. Yeah, I really wonder what's the significance of these rocks they keep finding. I don't remember. Did he say he was going to take them and they would take a keepsake from each stone circle? That's literally back in the beginning of the game. I don't remember that. Okay. I can't tell if this is burning or not. What is in here anyway? I don't think it is. Yeah, this is like an abandoned camp. This is a cool ass area though. Like I gotta admit that I really like a lot of the areas in this game. I just wish that the free rundown was a little bit faster, like back in the old days. Like, it's faster than, like, 4 and Brotherhood and all those games, but it's not Unity and Syndicate fast. It's okay. I mean, it's not terrible. It's like, again, another minor thing. The only major thing I could really think of is maybe that the game's story is a little shorter than I'd like, but that's not even that major, is it? It's a pretty long game. Like, to keep leveled with the story, there is a lot of side stuff you do need to do. And it's not like Breath of the Wild where, like, they basically expect you to do a ridiculous amount of stuff. Like, you could kind of balance story and side stuff and do pretty well in this game. And there's way more than enough stuff to compensate if you're not good at one thing or if you can't beat something. But I've never found that in this game besides the War Elephants, which are intentionally designed for level 4 days. Oh, fuck off. Where's my horse? It ditched me, didn't it? Yeah, that shit is gone. I did not charge that at all. Can you parry a hyena? I actually want to see. Maybe I should get it down to 1 hyena first. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Nope. Let's try again. I don't think you can. Because it's not a weapon, it's a literal animal. Okay, fuck it. Makes sense. Wait. Oh, I was about to say, this seems like...
This is where I and I used to hide when we first fell in love.
Is this?
Our love began here. Perhaps it should end here.
Yeah, this is the cave where Layla is in the real world, I think. Right? I think it is. It's just that later on the grass grows and there's... Oh, so that's what the specialty of this place is. Okay, so this is the cave where they basically go to die. This is ranged resistance and adrenaline on parry. And poison on block. So I'm going to equip it. Yeah, this is the cave. That's what I was literally just thinking that. But you can't go into any of the alternate paths that Layla can. They are all blocked off, it seems. Right? Because then you run out here, and this is 2,000 plus years later where her Jeep is parked. Right here on the side. And then this is the big place, and yep. That's dope. The fact that they have all these areas here like that is really just in-depth. Like, you can go back to where the story literally started. What else? I don't know. I'm rambling now, but that is sick. I like that.
The wind rises, and the sand with it.
And my neighbors have officially toked up. They know that the end of the playthrough is 9.
Whoa.
So in any event, I'm gonna end up closing the window in like 10 minutes, I know. And the worst part is they only started like 3 minutes ago. Like, I've had it open all day. I guess they just got home. It's really ridiculous, honestly. But I'm not gonna go any further in than that. Listen, you like weed? That's great. It just sucks that now my whole room smells like a gym. What is it? A gym locker room.
Whoa.
It's not pleasurable. And it's been like this for like 3 years now. That is, yeah, since 2014. So, yeah, 3 years. Going on 4 years. Is this even anything? No, this is not flaming, but I'll just mark it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Heal up. Heal up. This one won't kill him. Yeah. Oh, this is a hermit spot. It's a nice, quiet oasis. And then you guys showed up. Insta-kill. 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 Oh, the rest point is here. In the middle of the nasty swamp. Words of wisdom. Do you even get anything from doing the hermit spots? I don't think so. Okay, well, I mean, it was worth the trophy, I guess. I don't know what the point of them are, you know, what the point of it all is, you know? What are they there for? What do they do? They don't let you, like, replay missions or anything. So I'm not really sure what the intent and point of it all is. Circle. Cyrus. This one is in depth, so this has to be one of the very few big ones remaining. I think this might be the next to last one, or the last one. I think there's maybe like a few more. I lost count, honestly. I see like 6 there. That can't be it. That's it right there.
Cyrus was cut into 14 pieces by his jealous brother, who scattered the pieces throughout the land. Cyrus' wife, Desheret, searched and found all the pieces except one.
What happened to the other piece?
It was eaten by a fish. It was his... So Osiris was resurrected and became lord of the underworld.
Oh, so we couldn't have children anymore, huh?
You are growing up far too quickly.
Is that it? Don't make me put this thing up. Yeah.
Osiris, the father of gods, brother of Set, who murdered him. It is said that Iset's tears for her beloved husband created the Nile.
Dude, Big sounds like such a bro. Such a cool dude. Like, he might be a little bit strict and upfront, but he seems like a pretty chill guy. Okay. I'm gonna see in a second. Does the quest tell me how many more I need to get? Here we go. Yeah, I have 11 of 12, so there's only one more somewhere. If I zoom in just enough to see around the map, I think it's going to be in the isolated desert. It's got to be one of these around here. There it is. There's two, so I guess there's a tomb, and then there's also a circle over here. So I'm just going to teleport right to it. The Falakes are also going to be there, and that'll be pretty short and sweet. And then I think after that, there's just literally stragglers left.